If you're facing a difficult decision, 222 reminds you that the answer will come in peace, not in confusion. If the number 222 keeps showing up in your life, it is no accident. This is not just a number, it is a heavenly code. A reminder that your life is being brought into balance, that your prayers are being answered in ways you may not yet see, and that God Himself is aligning your steps for a greater purpose. The significance of 222. Angel number 222 carries the vibration of harmony, unity, and divine partnership. It reminds you that even when life feels uncertain, there is a perfect order unfolding behind the scenes. God is whispering through this number, "Be still, my child. Trust the process. Everything is coming together for your good." The number 2, repeated 3 times, magnifies the essence of faith, patience, and divine timing. It is a call to release worry and stand firm, for the foundation beneath your feet is secure. Heaven is assuring you, there is no mistake in where you are right now. Type 222 in the comments below and claim your soul for receiving the significance of the number. Divine balance in life. When you see 222, God is blessing you with balance between your responsibilities and your dreams, between your spiritual growth and your earthly needs. For too long, you may have felt torn between different paths, unsure of what to prioritize. But now, the Lord is bringing alignment. This number, 222, enters your life. It is God's promise that He is restoring balance to every area where you felt out of order. Perhaps you've been working tirelessly, pouring your energy into responsibilities, yet neglecting your soul's rest. Or maybe your heart has longed for stability in love, finances, or personal growth, but everything felt shaky, like walking on uneven ground. Through 222, Heaven assures you, I am bringing your life into harmony. No more extremes. No more being pulled in directions that drain you. I am centering your spirit so that you may stand strong. This balance is not temporary. It is a lasting stability, a recalibration of your life's rhythm. Imagine your days no longer feeling like chaos, but flowing like a steady river, calm yet purposeful. You will feel peace where there was once pressure, clarity where there was once confusion. This blessing reminds you that balance does not mean doing everything at once, but aligning everything in its proper season. God is reminding you that nothing in your life is random. Every detail is being woven together into a steady, graceful order. This blessing means that you will no longer feel scattered or pulled apart by conflicting desires. Instead, your heart will find clarity, your mind will be at peace, and your actions will flow with purpose. God is saying, I am balancing the scales of your life. What was uneven will now be leveled. Where there was confusion, I bring direction. Where there was overwhelm, I bring peace. Think of your life as a river, once rushing in many directions, but now guided into a single powerful stream. Everything begins to work together, moving forward in harmony. Partnerships and relationships, anointed by God. Another profound blessing of 222 is the assurance that your connections are being divinely guided. Whether it is in friendships, love, or professional collaborations, God is aligning you with the right people and removing those who drain your spirit. 222 carries the message that your relationships are divinely touched. Where you've experienced betrayal, loneliness, or cycles of people who did not honor your worth, God is saying, I will connect you to the ones who see you through my eyes. This blessing is not just about love in the romantic sense, but about all connections. Friendships, mentors, business partnerships, and spiritual family. You are being guided toward people who will not drain you, but uplift you. Partnerships that are not aligned will fall away naturally because they are not meant to carry the weight of your destiny. 222 assures you that heaven is hand-selecting the right people to walk with you. These are relationships marked by trust, loyalty, and shared purpose. Think of it as God building a divine team around you, souls who will strengthen your journey instead of slowing it down. And when the right one arrives, you will feel peace, not anxiety, clarity, not confusion. Feeling very low, your soul must be craving energies from the divine and hope from the Lord. Say 222 twice and pause to reflect on your life. This blessing reminds you that no relationship meant for you will ever be lost. Those who are not aligned with your destiny will gently fade, and those who are assigned to your purpose will arrive at the perfect time. God says, "You will not walk alone. I am sending helpers, supporters, and partners who carry the same light as you." Imagine your relationships as bricks in the house of your destiny. Some bricks may have been weak or cracked, but now God is replacing them with stronger ones, ensuring the foundation of your connections can carry the weight of the future. Faith in God's timing. 222 is heaven's reminder that the waiting season is not wasted. Each delay has been a divine setup for something greater. This number carries the blessing of patience, urging you to trust that God is working, even when you cannot see movement. It is in this blessing that God whispers, "Do not fear the stillness. Do not doubt the pauses. I am orchestrating details beyond your understanding." Just as a seed must remain hidden in the soil before it blooms, your breakthroughs are maturing in secret. Trust that what you have prayed for is already in motion. You are closer than you think. One of the most profound blessings of 222 is the gift of patience. This number is heaven's gentle whisper. Trust me. What you are waiting for is not denied. It is being prepared. The delays you've faced are not evidence of rejection, but divine redirection. God's timing may not match your calendar, but it always aligns with your destiny. Through 222, He assures you that He is working behind the scenes. What seems silent in the natural is loud with activity in the spiritual. Just as a farmer trusts that seeds underground are growing unseen, you too must trust that your prayers are germinating into blessings. This blessing assures you that you are not forgotten. Every tear, every prayer, every act of faith has been recorded in heaven, and the appointed time will bring forth your harvest. The Lord says, "Do not despise the waiting. The delay is my protection. The timing is my perfection." The birth of new opportunities. 222 is also a message of new beginnings sprouting in your life. While 111 may represent the spark of creation, 222 represents the nurturing and development of that creation. God is saying, "I am bringing into reality what I planted in your spirit long ago." This blessing assures you that opportunities will begin to align effortlessly. Doors will open that you thought were sealed shut, and resources will appear at the right moment. What once seemed impossible will now unfold naturally, for heaven is breathing life into your path. When 222 appears, it is also the birth cry of new opportunities entering your life. Something you prayed for long ago but almost gave up on is about to emerge in the form of an open door. This blessing is heaven's confirmation that your efforts have not been wasted. Every step you've taken in faith has built momentum toward the opportunities now unfolding. If your finances feel unstable, 222 reminds you that provision will meet you in perfect timing. Subscribe to the channel for such reminders to make your life easy and peaceful. Think of this blessing like the dawn after a long night. Suddenly, light begins to break through the horizon, revealing paths that were once hidden. Opportunities in career, finances, personal growth, or relationships will start to align. And you won't have to force these doors open. They will swing wide effortlessly because heaven itself is unlocking them. God is saying, "What you thought was impossible is now made possible by my hand. Walk through boldly, for I go before you, peace that surpasses understanding." At the core of 222 lies the blessing of divine peace. Even in the midst of uncertainty, you will feel anchored. This peace is not dependent on circumstances. It flows directly from God's presence within you. He is saying, "My child, I give you peace, not as the world gives. This peace will hold you steady when storms rise. It will remind you that I am in control, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper." This peace is your shield. It guards your mind against fear and your heart against despair. It keeps you steady in the truth that God is your provider, protector, and guide. At the heart of 222 is the blessing of peace. This is not a fragile peace that crumbles with circumstances, but a divine calm that anchors your soul. God is pouring into you a supernatural steadiness that will hold you even when storms rage around you. This peace is the foundation of your faith, because when you are at peace, fear loses its grip. You may have been through seasons where your mind was restless, replaying past hurts, worrying about the future, or battling uncertainty. 222 arrives to remind you that peace is not earned, it is given. Heaven is placing a shield around your heart and mind, ensuring that you are no longer tossed around by anxiety or doubt. You will walk into each day with a calm assurance, knowing that even if you cannot see the whole picture, God is holding it together. This blessing ensures you live not in fear of the unknown, but in confidence of God's control. These are some scenarios where you encounter this number to be appearing in your life. If your heart has been heavy with loneliness, 222 assures you that companionship is on its way. If you're questioning your purpose, 222 is God's confirmation that you are on the right path. Family, if this message is already speaking to your heart, pause for a moment. Write in the comments, "I receive divine alignment." Seal this blessing with your own words. And if you're ready to walk in harmony with heaven's timing, subscribe now and share this message with someone you love. Because sometimes the number God sends you is not only for you, but also for those connected to you. Affirmations for angel number 222. I am aligned with God's timing and purpose. Beloved, 222 is more than a number. It is heaven's gentle reminder that balance, partnership, and peace are being restored to your life. Trust in God's timing, walk in faith, and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Pause and breathe for a second to let the messages from the divine to sink into your soul. Courage to step forward. 222 is also the blessing of courage. Too often, fear has kept you from moving forward. Fear of failure, rejection, or uncertainty. Through this number, God is saying, I am strengthening your heart. Do not hold back. Step into what I am calling you to do. This blessing is about bold action. You are no longer meant to play small or wait endlessly for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. God has already equipped you, and 222 is the sign that you are ready to move. Just as a bird cannot learn to fly while staying in the nest, you cannot discover your wings unless you leap. Heaven is behind you, pushing you into courage. Healing from past wounds. The number 222 carries a vibration of restoration. It is God's promise that the wounds of your past, whether from betrayal, heartbreak, or loss, are being healed. This is a blessing of emotional release, where the pain you carried will no longer define you. God says, I am binding up your broken heart and giving you joy for mourning. Every tear you cried has watered the soil of your future. The scars of yesterday will become testimonies tomorrow. With 222, heaven is assuring you that you will no longer be weighed down by bitterness, but filled with lightness, hope, and freedom. This blessing restores your spirit, so you can walk into the future unburdened, ready to receive love and joy again. The wounds are temporary. Do not let them get permanent on your soul, as they will haunt you forever. Attract the positivity the life has to offer you. Multiplication of resources. Another hidden blessing of 222 is abundance through multiplication. God is promising that what you have, no matter how small it seems, will be multiplied in your hands. This blessing often manifests in finances, opportunities, or talents. Like the story of the loaves and fishes, what feels insufficient will become more than enough. You may feel that your resources are limited, but heaven is saying, I am your provider. I am the God of multiplication. Trust me to expand what you place in my hands. With this blessing, unexpected provision will appear. Jobs, ideas, connections, and financial opportunities that allow you to flourish. This is not just survival. This is divine overflow. Type, I am multiplying my resources by opening my heart and receiving the energies of the Lord in the comments below, and move forward with strength. Alignment with your higher calling. Finally, 222 carries the blessing of alignment with your life's higher purpose. Too often, people chase goals that bring temporary satisfaction, but leave them spiritually empty. Through this number, God is calling you higher. He is saying, I'm aligning your work, your passions, and your spirit with the reason I created you. This blessing ensures that you no longer waste energy on paths that are not meant for you. Instead, your life begins to move in the flow of destiny. Work becomes meaningful, choices become clear, and your steps align with your soul's calling. This blessing is the divine assurance that you are not just surviving life. You are fulfilling the very purpose for which you were born. If you received this word today, declare it in the comments. I walk in divine alignment. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more heavenly messages, and share this with someone who needs to know that God is still in control of their story. Your journey is blessed. Your future is secured. and your spirit is aligned with heaven's order. Amen.